Alright, so I figure it's time to get back into Fields of Mistria for obvious reasons. It's a great game and it recently got updated, so of course that means we have to go romance Calduras, which was the entire point of this run, and I will apologize in advance. It's really late, so I'm going to be a little quiet because I'm not quite back in the dorms yet, and so since I am staying with my family, I'm going to be quiet. Anyways, it's time to go back to Valley Grove. So, since we're going back to Valley Grove, I think we are on the 3rd day of spring. I think that's where we were last time we played. So, we're gonna play and kind of see what happens. I literally have no idea what we were doing. I unfortunately did not record that time, so we're just gonna stop and see. I am gonna quickly mute myself to make sure that I can hear myself. Okay, audio works. So now that I know that audio works, we will continue. Okay, so it's the beginning of Wednesday. Let's see. Oh. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wow. I wasted the entire day. No, I think it was already 6 p.m. I don't think it went all the way from 6 a.m. to 9. What in the world? That's new. Transfer all, transfer one, pick up all, pick up one. Oh, that's really cool. That's actually kind of neat because it'll okay. Anyway, it's 9:30. I think, does it get, I don't remember. Do I knock out at 1 or? Let's go see if we've probably already talked to Calduras today, but it's been months, so I actually don't know. Okay, yeah, we've already talked to him today. I don't know how we're gonna romance him, but trust me, we are gonna romance him or them. I don't know their gender. Either way, Calduras shall be romanced because who wouldn't want to romance a literal dragon made of stone, okay? That just sounds like a great time. Now, let's see who's at the inn today. So, oh, are they playing D&D? No, they're not. That's on Saturdays or Sundays, I think, or maybe it was Fridays. A thoughtful strike with a pickaxe is a great way to move any furniture you have placed, Ghost. Why, thank you, Dell. I wonder who figured out you could do that in the first place. Who knows? But I will take that advice in stride. Thank you. Okay. This is so tasty. Your sister is really good at food, guys. Can she be the Dragon Guard's official chef? Well, the Dragon Guard is part of Mistria, and Reina is essentially Mistria's royal chef. So, yes. They're all just so cute. I love these characters so much. Strange. The latest delivery we received from Baylor wasn't the price we were expecting. Somehow it was lower. Oh, that's actually really good. I thought he was about to be price gouging. I was not to be a fan of Baylor for a second there. How is that possible in this market? You don't think... No, never mind. Girl, I have no idea what this girl's on about. I will not lie to you. Speak of the devil, hey Baylor. I'd prefer not to call in a favor, but I suppose there'll be trouble with my supplier if... Oh, Ghost. I almost didn't see you there. Thank you, Baylor. Sorry, did you need something? Well, I was kind of wondering what happened with your prices. I heard they were a little fishy, you know. What's up, Price? How's it going with the farm? It's a big adjustment, coming out here to Mistria from the capital. I'm just getting used to it myself. It's going okay, you know, got basically no crops, no idea what I'm doing, you know, the works. I'm heading to the capital soon. Can you think of... Wait, what? Oh, I'm heading to the capital soon. Can you think of anything the inn is running low on? I've got a whole list going. Maple does too. Please don't use Maple's list. Alright, so it is getting late, so we are going to head back to the farm and try to figure out what we're going to do next. Oh, wait, how do we... Okay. Oh, there's more clothing options now? Let's see. Oh yeah, I unlocked the hood thing. You know what, oh, wait, no, come back. while we are here, we are going to, let's play around with our outfit a little bit. I'm probably going to just not change the outfit and just change the colors. Should we do that blue? And then, let's see. Oh, wait. No. No. Is that cooking? I can't tell if that's cooking or not. I don't know if that's a sleigh. That is not a sleigh action. Okay, hold on. We're going back to the purple. And we're just gonna leave it like the blue and the purple right now. Look, I will be the first to say that I'm not the best at fashion. Like, I can look all cutesy and stuff, but I literally don't know how I pull it off, okay? It's pure luck. Okay. So, we have watered the plants today, which is good. All 7, no, that's 9. Pretend I can count, okay? So now we're just gonna go to bed and see what... Wait, no. I got distracted by outfits. I opened this to look at quests. Repair the bridge. We need 60 wood and 60 stone. Okay, so tomorrow that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna try to collect both the wood and the stone. Okay, so we're gonna hop into the bed and go to sleep. Also, I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of creaking. My bed moves, like if I move ever so slightly, and I don't have a desk, so I'm just sitting in bed with my laptop, which, you know, slay. I go back to school in like literally 2 days, so give me 2 days, and then I will be streaming from a desk, and I don't know how regular I'll be, but over the next couple weeks, I should be streaming like every other day, because I will, well, basically I'm moving into school like weeks early. I don't know why. Oh, heck yeah, rain. But yeah, so hopefully I will be a little more consistent here shortly. Okay, so we are going to, what are we going to do? We're going to move this, and I don't think I need this, because I don't need to till dirt. I don't need a sword right now, and I definitely don't need my fishing rod right now. Actually, no, I take that back. We might go fishing later. Keep it on hand. For now, we are mostly just going to get stone and wood. We need 60 of each to repair the bridge. And then Baylor can go to the capital, and we should be able to bring in like a cute little market. You feel compelled to talk to Calduras' statue. The people of my time had a saying that they passed down through many generations. Do not forget that there's a jump button. I believe it was. I assume that makes more sense if you're human. Perhaps you will find it useful. I did, in fact, forget that there was a jump button, so I am very grateful for Calduras for that advice. Thank you, Calduras. Okay, so we're just gonna go into town and see what we can find. We also will go to the inn and get some soup, because they always have free soup. Let's see what Baylor is selling. He's selling wood. He's selling various things, but nothing of particular interest. So we're gonna go into town, get some soup, that way we have a little more energy, and then try to find what collectibles we can. So I know with it being spring, there's gonna be like a lot of berries, probably like some cattails. We will keep some and then sell some just to try to make some money. Soup looks great today. Today's flavor is potato soup. Do you want a bowl of soup? Yes. Okay, so when my mom came in earlier, I have kept my streaming, pretty secret. Slightly embarrassed about it because I don't know how people react to the fact that I'm streaming, so she walked in, and that is how my mom found out I was streaming. And you know what? It was a very funny conversation to have, to try to explain to my mom that I secretly stream sometimes. But you know what? All's well that ends well. She kind of found it funny, so, you know, YOLO. But hopefully when I go back to university in a couple days, I will be able to stream a little more often. Hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna try to find what we can find, and then we'll go ahead and drop this stone and wood off. So we still need about 40 or so of each. Also, it seems I have a few viewers, so welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm talking a little quiet, and also my mic, not a great mic, so please bear with me. I don't know why I just grabbed that wood, but okay. So, there we go. So, what is that? Cabbage? No, fennel and wild leek. Okay, I can put those to use, probably. There's, ooh, pretty flower. Which one's this? Middle mist. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. Oh, and there's the cattails. I knew there would be some cattails today. I honestly really like all the sprites in this game. It's just very cute and cozy, and it makes me very happy. Okay. And I love the blueberries, too. I wish we... Oh, I'm out of room. Love that for me. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the farm and drop some stuff off, and then I'm going to come back and start collecting more stuff. I forgot that, like, I don't have a lot of, like, oh, what's the word? Storage or inventory right now. So hopefully I can get more inventory soon. That way I don't have to make as frequent, like, visits. But it is only the 4th day of spring, so we're not very far. So, you know. Also, I don't know why I just ran into that rock. I was not looking at the screen. I was looking at chat. I hope it works. I should have chat set up to where it, like, shows up on the screen now. So we'll see what happens. Why did I only grab one? There we go. We're also going to leave our tools here. Or, well, we're going to leave one tool here. So we're going to leave all of this here. And then we will go back and collect what we can collect. You know what? I am going to leave my tools here. That way I have a little more room for the stuff I can find. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that was lag. That's not fun. I like the little snails. Look at him. He's just a little guy. Okay, so another funny story from... Actually, oh yeah. So another funny story from this summer when I was teaching. So we had a graduation for the kids. And at the graduation, there was this one kid who looked so afraid to walk across. I was on one side of the stage and one of the other teachers was on the other. And this kid, he looked like he was about to cry. He was saying that he was so scared he didn't want to go, but he walks across the stage. I mean, the brightest smile, looked like the happiest kid you've ever seen in your life. And as soon as he got across the stage, he looked at me and started crying because he was still so scared. I felt so bad, but it was so funny all at the same time. I mean, kids are really funny. They do some crazy things. I don't know why I didn't just collect all the cattail, cottontail on the way, but I didn't think to do that the first time around, so I guess I will get it now. Okay, and there should be some down here too. Oh, I should have brought my scythe or whatever it is. No, I don't think it's a scythe in this game, is it? I don't remember. I haven't played this game since, like, I don't know, January, March? Somewhere around those months. I do really like this game, though. It's just so cute. So, I think we've collected everything in this area, so now we'll go to the other side of the map. Just when it's early game like this, it's really helpful to just collect as much as you can. I do need to start finding stuff to sell, though. I'll probably sell some of the berries, maybe some of the tulips I've collected. Berries can be really useful for some recipes, and I don't know if there's anything that you can do with tulips or not, but it'll be something we can sell to just make a little more money since we're so early in the game. Okay, so let me grab that tulip. Man, it's already 5:10 p.m. That is crazy. Time is really flying right now. Oh, wait. Let's grab this. So... my goal for this world is to romance Calduras. They recently updated the game, and I think you can finally romance people, including Calduras, so I'm very excited for that. But I also have no idea how to romance Calduras. I assume it's different than normal NPCs, but you never know. But we shall find out. I don't ever think there's really anything much over here, usually. No, there's not. Some berries, though, which, you know, I'm not going to be here. So, let's see what else we can find. Okay, so I also know I need to start trying to figure out, like, what to do to help get the town back in shape, because I think that is also really important right now, because the quicker we can, like, get Mistria back in shape, the, like, better things will be. Honestly, I also bet Calduras is kind of weird. I think his power comes from, like, us leveling up and stuff, so maybe the more we level up, the more Calduras is likely to fall in love with us. I don't know, that might be a stretch, but we will find out. Okay, let's see. There's nothing over here, so we'll go down to the beach, collect what we can there, and then go back to the farm. Oh wait, I walked straight down. Hold up. Usually there's stuff over here. No? Okay. That's chill. And there might be stuff we can jump into the water and get to, like right here. Alright, let's dive. Let's see what we get. Seaweed, okay. I don't really know what seaweed can be used for, but we sure can find out. Okay. So let's see what else. I should probably try, like, streaming this to, like, TikTok and stuff, too. I don't know how to do that, though. But I know that there is a way. Probably. I assume, anyway. Oh, wait. Berries. Oh, and I think he's got fennel? Because this is Hayden's farm, I think, this whole area. Is it, like, considered stealing if I get it from Hayden's farm? Like, does that just mean I'm being a bad neighbor? Or, I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to sell that tulip. And we are going to sell some berries today, just so that we can make a little bit of money. Everything else we're going to keep, though. And the only reason I'm selling either of those is because there's an awful lot of those. They're pretty easy to get. So, also, honestly, maybe should have sold some, like, cattail. But, well, too late. So, okay. Let's organize this. Bam, there we go. And we'll go ahead and put our axe and our pickaxe in our inventory. That way we can start off the day and start collecting both logs and stones for the bridge. Because the sooner we get that bridge up and running, the better, I think, anyway. Okay, so, also if there's anything y'all want to see me do, please let me know. I did not even look to see what I got. Oops. Guys, I forgot to check the quest board. Darn it. Okay. We have to check the quest board. Oh, and today's Friday, so there'll be Friday night at the end, too. Okay, so today's gonna be a busy day. We're gonna see what we can do, though. What I like about this game, compared to, like, other cozy and farming simulators, is any quest you receive, like, you don't have to do it day of. You can kind of do it, like a couple days. You can, like, do it whenever. Not even a couple days. It just stays in your, like, quests. So I like that. Friday at the Sleeping Dragon Inn. Hey Ghost, Mistria has a tradition where everyone gathers at the Sleeping Dragon Inn on Friday nights. That's tonight, and this is your invitation. Please meet me at the inn after 6 p.m. tonight. Keep me company and I'll throw in a free drink, Raina. I love Raina. She's such a cutie. If worse comes to worse and we can't romance Calduras, we will be romancing Raina. Okay, so I feel compelled to talk to Calduras' statue. Although there is much that I cannot remember from ages past, the feeling of springtime is something one cannot forget. Is it too early to say that I'm in love with this stone statue? Is it too early? Cause, like, I don't know, man. I'm feeling something for that statue. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start collecting what we can, because we're gonna need, like, a lot more stone and wood and stuff, and we can collect it over the course of a few days. I'm not, like, too worried. I don't want to worry too much about anything. It's just, you know, just slow and steady wins the race. But also, it definitely doesn't hurt to have it done in a few days. You know. Okay. Oh, but I think it takes a certain amount of money too. Hold up. How much money does that take to fix? Okay, never mind. It doesn't. It just, I know some things, like when you try to fix it, you have to pay for it too. But luckily the bridge will just take the wood and the stone. So we're going to do what we can, see what we can get. Okay, so I think we're also going to go looking for stuff to pick up too, like scavenger hunting, I guess is what we could call it. Because the more stuff we have, the easier life will be on the farm. And also, money never hurts. So, speaking of money never hurts, before we leave the farm, I'm gonna sell these onions. I think I'll keep one in case I have like a recipe or something I want to do later, but we are gonna sell the rest, I believe. Okay. Wait, how do I only pick up one? Hold up. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's go in the house and put stuff in my chest. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep the stone and the logs. Where am I at health-wise? Okay, so we'll grab some more logs and stones on the way, I think. We can just kind of put that up. I wish you guys could hear the cracking sound my back just made. It was a great, like, crack, okay? Just, you'll have to take my word on it. Okay, so what is this? Marigold? No, dandelion. Marigolds are in fall. That's right. They're a fall flower. I think. I don't know. I did floriculture for years and years. Not years and years. I did it for like 4 years. But that does not mean I remember an awful lot. I think I can just do that number. Oh, I can. But can I go down? I cannot go down the waterfall, which admittedly is good, but it sure would have been fun. Okay, let's see what I can get. So far, it's berries galore. There's not going to be a whole lot over here because we checked it yesterday, but hopefully there is still some stuff. And I can, like, clear up the stones and stuff here and put them on the bridge on my way up. Okay, so then there's cattails too. I think whatever cattails I get today, I'll probably just go ahead and sell. Same, similar difference, you know? Oh, and then we have lilac too, which is a sleigh. Okay, I might sound like a hater, but I hate the word sleigh. I don't know why I'm saying it so much. I used to say it all the time. I still say it all the time, clearly. You know what? I'm not a fan of it. It's not, I don't think it's a fun word anymore. I think it was fun like 3 years ago, but I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the word now. Okay, so we have 30 more stone to get, and then 34 wood to get, which isn't too bad. We can probably do that pretty easy, and there's some wood right here. Might as well get it. And that will leave us with 33 wood. Okay, so let's go see what else we can find. We can sell stuff. Oh, we'll have to stop at the quest board, too, of course. Get our quest for the day. Because, you know, anything we can do for money and renown is great. Renown is, like, kind of what helps the city grow. So, any of that we can get is very, very helpful. And let's see what these guys are talking about. I know to some Mistria may seem a tiny backwater town, but keep an open mind. It has charms the capital could never offer. I imagine she's like very posh sounding. I love her. The old town will be at the end tonight. I hope to see you there. What was that symbol? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna walk away. Where is the quest board again? I think it's here. Do I have anything in here? No. Okay. Oh, 3 quests. Oh, good. That's right. The quests stay up a day after, or until you accept them. A attractive and extremely talented bathhouse owner seeks a gopher to find and hand over a lilac. We actually have one in inventory, so we'll accept it. We can take our lilac. I'm concerned that I never see anyone out catching bugs. I must do something about it. Do you want to find some bugs for fun and science? Come to the inn and I'll help you get started. Cool, so that's how we get a net. Would someone bring me some sod and peat for potting soil I'm testing? I'll share some fresh garden flowers from my garden in return. I think we could do that. I don't remember how to get those items, but I think it might be with my, thing. What are these guys talking about? I don't have to share my room anymore ever since Celine moved out. It's not fair. I want my own cottage too. Girl, you just said you have your own room. And Celine's an adult, honey. Celine is old enough to have her own cottage. You're looking for lilacs? I've seen them growing near Hayden's farm, I think. Hayden's farm is to the west of your farm, if you haven't been there yet. I think that's really cool. I didn't know that they could, tell you where to find stuff you were looking for if you had quests. That's actually really neat and really helpful. Ghost, have you broken up the rocks around your farm? Sometimes there's insects living underneath. I'd love to see what you find. Hold on, how do I do the quest for him? Hold up, because he has his... Okay, something's bugging me. Meet Luke at the inn. Okay, well, I can do that tonight when I actually go for the Friday nights at the inn. Okay, so let's go give Miss Girl her lilac. Was it here? No, I think this is the doctor's office. My bad. Did not mean to walk in here. Okay, so that means she's right up here in the bathhouse. Oh, hey, Rias. Oh, hey, it's Ghost, right? How's it going? I love him. I love him. Okay, I think we can all agree, though, that Ulrich would be awesome if he was romanceable. I mean, he's already awesome. I love Ulrich. I like how he's just obsessed with rocks. Dozy seems very comfortable. I love that for Dozy. I love that you can talk to the animals in this game. Alright, so let's turn in the lilac. Well, Adeline's little request board scheme actually works. I'm impressed. Now, follow me. Oh, okay. Whatever you say. I mean, I'm not going to complain. What are you little gremlins doing here? We're following that smell. That super gross smell. If I knew baths could make you smell like this, I wouldn't try to avoid them. It's like stink armor. What's in the cauldron isn't for the bath. It's for a health tonic. With one sip, you'll be instantly refreshed. No one is going to drink that if it tastes as bad as it smells. Ah, but I've yet to add the final ingredient. Ghost, if you would. I like how she has to lift the lilac, entirely over her head to throw it in. There we are. That unfortunate smell has cleared right up. Don't you agree, Ghost? Smells like old wet socks. Smells like fresh fertilizer. I think old wet socks is a funnier smell to say it smells like. An obvious improvement. Now who to test it on? Ooh, me. While I admire your enthusiasm, Del, I think we should reward the intrepid... Wait, what? I think we should reward the intrepid adventurer who retrieved the final ingredient. Aww. Oh, okay. So instead of healing me, that hurt me. Is that the Ghost that plays games on Twitch? Oh, hey, Clockwork Master, how are you? And yes, I would say I am winning, except I just drank a potion that took my health down to 1. I've been pretty good, how are you? Sorry I haven't streamed in a while. School got really busy, and then I had a really cool summer internship. Very interesting. The lilac appears to have inverted the potion's intended effect. Oh yeah, no kidding, Juniper. I'm down to 1 HP. Ghost doesn't look too good. We should go get Dr. Valen. Ah, there's no need to get that woman involved. Here now, Ghost. Why don't you toddle off to the bath? It's on me. Ma'am, You just almost killed me. I think I might deserve a little more retribution than a bath. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That must be a lot, but hopefully that gets better. I can't imagine. Was it like all Rite Aids or just that one? See, kids right as rain, and to make sure there's no lingering effects, your next 5 bathhouse visits are free, Ghost. Thank you. That actually sounds like a pretty good deal considering you almost killed me. They are slowly shutting down. The company went bankrupt. Oh, that's rough. I've been hearing about a lot of like different companies and chains like shutting down and stuff. Like I literally heard, I mean, not that this is a pharmacy, but I literally heard that Macy's is going to be shutting down most of its in-person stores within the next 2 years, I think it was. Thank you again for your assistance, Ghost. I'll be sure to call on you again in the future. Now why don't you all scoot out of here? I need to do a post-experiment write-up. Okay, I like that she has to do her experiment write-up, as she should, as all good scientists should. Are you sure? We could help you come up with lots of ways to describe how bad it smells. See, that's the crazy thing. Where I'm from, shopping malls are still, like, doing pretty good. I did hear that in areas where shopping malls aren't doing so good, that what they're doing is they're turning part of the mall into like little apartments, so that like has a built-in customer base. I think it's really cool. I saw like a news article about it the other day. It was like a little bit of like an older video, I think, but it was on like CSN or something like that. I just think it's cool that that's how they're trying to keep shopping malls alive. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna try to collect stuff, and then at 6 p.m. we're gonna experience Friday night at the Sleeping Dragon Inn. I'm trying to think. I've heard of that a lot of malls are also like turning into like other things. I've heard of one mall near me. They've turned like most of it into like an art school, but like the bottom couple floors are still a mall, and the rest is like an art school and like art museum and stuff, which I think is also a pretty cool way of keeping malls alive. I think there's just something so special about malls, about being able to like go and like look in person at stuff. I think online shopping can be very convenient, but I just think malls are neat. Okay, so what did I just pick up? Chickpeas? Okay. I wonder what kind of recipes I can use that in. I guess we'll find out. I don't even know if there's anything though. But we're just gonna go around, collect what little more we can collect, and then we're going to go to Friday night at the inn. Oh, and I'm full health now, meaning I can collect way more stone and axe wood today. Roaming a mall window, shopping with a drink from the nameless coffee shop is a big mood. It really is. I love malls. I get to go very rarely, but I just think they're really cool. I just like being able to walk through. I will say though, I've been to like a mall twice this summer, 2 different malls, looking for Peach Riot figures, and I cannot find them anywhere. I just think Peach Riot figures look so cool. If you don't know what they are, they're like by the same people who make Labubu, I think. Also, unpopular opinion, I don't like Labubus. Anyway, they're by like the same people, but they're just like these girls in a band, so all of the figures are just them doing like various little like things. Sometimes they have their instruments, sometimes they have like different various things, like there's like a whole set of them where they're like working or something. I don't know, I just think they're cool. I like the style they're in. Oh. Sorry for the quick disappearance. I am back. Okay, so it's already 6:30. I do need to meet her at the inn. So we're gonna stop by the farm really quick and put some stuff up. How did I can get back there? Is there anything? Okay, I don't think there's anything back there. We're gonna stop by the mall. Not the mall. We were just talking about malls, so that's where my brain went. We're gonna stop by the farm. I'm gonna put some stuff in like to sell in like the sell box or whatever, put the rest up, and then we will go to the inn, we'll meet her, and then we will also see about getting the bug net from Rena's little brother Luke, which should also give us some renown. So we are going to sell a couple of these dandelions. We are going to sell the cattails from today, and we're going to sell, let's do about half of the berries. Actually, screw it, we're just going to sell all the berries. We're gonna sell one lilac and then keep everything else. Oh man, it's already 7:30. I don't want to miss this, so we are going to hurry, hopefully. Okay, so that should be good. We're gonna run over to the inn, talk to Reina and everybody else. I'm actually very excited about this. They do this really cute thing on Fridays where the NPCs play a certain game, and I think it's really fun, so I'm excited to show you all that. Okay. Oh, I hope I haven't missed anything. Okay. Inside we go. Was I supposed to meet her outside or inside? I don't remember. Oh, but she did say she would give us a free drink. Oh, it's doing this one instead of hers. And then it was all like whoosh, and then psst, and then oh, wham. Ooh, amazing. Guys, I think I missed Friday night at the inn. Ghost, you came. Are you ready to become an entomologist? I absolutely am, Luke. It means someone who studies insects. Thank you, Hemlock. That's very insightful of you. Yeah, that's what I do. There are a lot of cool bugs in Mistria, and Mr. Errol at the museum agreed to have a whole wing dedicated to them. I'm so excited. So are we. Until now, Luke's been bringing all his finds back to his room. Me too, Luke, honestly. If I had a bunch of cool bugs, I'd want to hang them up everywhere. But it's a big job being the only entomologist in Mistria. Will you join me? I've got to catch them all. That's what I like to hear. Exactly. Cool bugs are just very likable. What's there not to like? I want to give you my old net. It's brought me lots of luck over the years, and I think it's time to pass it on to a new generation of bug catchers. Thank you, Luke. Look at that form. Don't forget to bring any new bugs you find to Errol at the museum. Please, don't bring them here. Be sure to tell me about any neat bugs you find, Ghost. Also, I hopefully should be streaming a lot more over the next couple of weeks. After that, it may be pretty inconsistent, but for the next couple of weeks, I should be streaming, which I'm very excited about, especially because I got this, like, cool new layout. Okay, so are they still doing Friday night at the inn, or did I miss it entirely? Let's find out. Hopefully I didn't miss it entirely. I don't think she would be happy with me, because what was I supposed to do? Okay, so I think it's still going on. So let's go talk to her first. Where is she? Okay, so she's cooking. Alright, let's turn in this quest. You made it! What did I tell you? It's a full house. Why didn't you go around and see what everybody's up to? Oh, and here's your free drink. You like the flowers? Which flowers? I'm sorry, I was not looking at chat for a second there. Was it like these little flowers over here? Or was there flowers outside? They've got a lot of cute little flowers in this game. Okay, this is my favorite part of Friday nights. Welcome to our inaugural session of Dragons and Drama. I'll be striving to provide a historically accurate experience, but if I slip on any details, please speak up. I wrote a backstory for my character, Ghost. She's a druid, and she can talk to flowers, and she loves nature. But I don't get what to do with all these numbers. Me too, girl. When I started playing Dungeons & Dragons, I had no idea what was going on for like the first 2 months. Follow my lead, Celine. I get all of these useless stats to 1, so my mind... Wait. I set all of these useless stats to 1, so my mind stat can be 67. Which you would think isn't possible for a starter character, but if you look at the rules section, 107 paragraph 2, you'll see that Adeline sure does know her stuff. Look here, Ghost. I'm whittling out some miniatures for the game. Oh, I love that. Holt's a cutie. I actually plan on doing something similar for my next campaign. I want to wood burn everybody's characters onto like wood and then give them out. I'm really hoping I can do that because I just think that'd be a neat thing to do. This is Celine's druid, Daffodilia, and this is Adeline's wizard, Moonsilver, and this is Baylor's thief, Snicklefritz. Me? I'm Bad Brad, the bearded bard. Please call him by his full name. Bad Brad, the bearded bard. It's a mouthful, but I like it. Oh, do you paint miniatures? I have painted some. I have a giant hamster I need to finish. I started it like months ago. And then I have another character that I've been wanting to paint. It's a character from Baldur's Gate, I think technically. I haven't played Baldur's Gate, so I don't know her name, but I think she's green. And then I have one other I need to finish. But I paint miniatures on occasion. I just think it's cool. Oh, it's all you do? I think it's a fun hobby to have. Most of my hobbies are like crocheting and like drawing and stuff, but every once in a while I like to paint a miniature. Is this what I get for arriving late to the cards table? I have no idea what's going on. Or wait, everyone keeps calling me Snicklefritz. Sounds like he did not make his character. Hit me. Oh, she sounds pretty confident, don't you think, Rias? I wish I could say. I just deal the cards, man. I'm in for 50 more tesserae. I think they're playing poker? Oh, that bluff won't work on me. Are you quite certain you don't need any more cards, Nora? If I ever DM in person, I better not see my players step foot into cemetery. They will need to pray to whatever god is on their sheet. I've DM'd once. In my university, we have a group, and there's like 10 of us, and we meet every week during the semester. And this will be our 4th year. I DM'd our last campaign that lasted almost 2 years, and the craziest thing they did. Okay, so I had like this inland sea. It was a homebrew campaign, but I had this inland sea, and I thought the obvious thing would be to go around, right? No. One of the bards casts a spell to summon a whale shark. Why? I don't know. She was like, we'll ride the whale shark across. And the worst thing is, it worked. I set like an impossibly high DC, and like the whole party together with like bardic inspiration and a bunch of other stuff so that it worked. So they rode a whale shark across the sea. It was insanity and crazy. You have 120 zombies, 50 ghouls, 20 skeletons, an assortment of vampires, 5 blood knights, and 6 ghouls riding giant undead bats. That's crazy. Like, is that all? Have you painted all of them already? Or is it just like stuff you need to paint? That's a lot. I have like a bag of painted minis. You've painted them all already? That's really cool. Are they like different like figures and stuff, or is it like a bunch of the same? I'm kind of curious about that. One of our party members has like a big bag of minis that her family has painted over the last few decades, and they have a few, but like most of them are different. But then I also know another person who like has almost all of the same of like one kind of thing. I think it's like a bunch of kobolds. He has like a bunch of the same kobolds, and he's just painted them a bunch of different colors instead. Oh, my battery is extremely low. Give me just a second. I'm going to take a very quick break to put my laptop on a charger and also get a drink of water. But I should be back in about 5 or so minutes. Okay, bye. So I am so sorry that took so long. What happened was chickens were trying to, or not chickens, a rooster had gotten in the chicken coop, or was trying to anyway. Wait, I'm sorry, not a rooster. A raccoon was trying to get into my chicken coop, and we had to go shoo it off so that it didn't open the chicken coop and, kill the chickens. So that's what took so long. So sorry for that. Thank you, Clockwork Master. But yeah, so we had to go run off the raccoon so that it didn't get into the coop. So, it's very good. I took a break when I did so that I didn't let that happen. So now, okay, I think we're going to have to close Mistria. Oh no, okay, so I'm going to close Mistria really quick and reopen it and pray it saved some of our day. If not, I really don't know what to do. My scuff comes from my horrible microphone quality. Believe it or not, this is a new microphone from what I had last time I streamed. I still wouldn't say it's good, but Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's gonna be the same day. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo that day over again. Oh no, is that a bot? I like how it's trying to advertise that when I'm not even an affiliate. I don't make money off of this. I don't even know how that stuff works. I'm gonna be so real with you. Okay, so we've started the day over. So I guess back to... You've got a bot, you have the big leagues now. I wish that's how it worked. Okay, so there's my invitation again. Ah, yes, my crops that I get to pick again. Okay, so we're just gonna, I guess, speed run through the day for, lack of better phrase. I only want to keep one, so we'll put these in here. But if you want to banish the bot, you can click hit its name and then the ban button. Ooh, wait, let me do that. Hold up. Can I do that from... Can I do it from Streamlabs? No, okay. I don't have Twitch open right now. Actually, let me just... Hold up. Let me pull up my Chrome extension with my Twitch. That way I can just ban the bot. I thought I had, my stuff set up. That way I could, do it from Streamlabs, but I do not. I literally have no idea what's going on half the time when I'm streaming. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, logging on to Twitch. Okay, while that loads, I'm gonna go back to Mistria for a second because I was just sitting there and I don't want it to move on time-wise. Okay. 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 I think I should be logged in now. Let me check that really quick. Let me go to my chat. And then... What in the world? Is that Lollapalooza? Huh. Opened Twitch and it went straight to K-pop. And that's my own voice I am now hearing. Okay, so you said... I hit its name, and then the ban button. Where's the ban button? Is that... No, wait. There we go. They are banned. Okay, awesome. Thank you. And I'm also going to mute this, but I'm going to keep it up in case I have to come back during the stream. Thank you for the advice, Clockwork Master. Okay, so now that we're back to Mistria, we gotta go talk to Calduras again. I love Calduras. In this new update, I think you can finally romance Calduras, so that's very exciting, because that was the whole point of streaming Mistria. You feel compelled to talk to Calduras' statue. Although there is much that I cannot remember from ages past, the feeling of springtime is something one cannot forget. I do light moderation for some people that somehow trust me. I have a whole speech when I ban people. Oh, okay. You want to tell us what the speech is? You want to share with the class? Before we actually go up, I'm going to collect more like stone and logs and stuff because we need it for the bridge. So like, I have arrived, and it is now that I perform my charge in fealty to the VTuber, our fleshless lord, and by grace of the green sword, I declare exterminatist upon this user. I hereby sign the death warrant of a viewer and consign 1,000,000 souls to oblivion. May imperial justice account all balance the streamer protects. I loved that. I've never heard of anyone like doing speeches like that when they ban people. I think that's great. It's giving like something I feel like I would see on the MMO Dark Ages. That I learned about that the other day, and I've been playing Dark Ages, and I keep getting kicked from the tutorial area somehow, and then having to have what's called mundane NPCs to send me back to the tutorial area. Why do I keep saying area? If you haven't heard of Dark Ages, it's like a 22... No, it's older than that. I think it came out in 99, so it's like a 26 or 27 year old MMO RPG. It's pretty cool, but I have no idea what I'm doing when I play it. But like, it's cool because it's like very community driven, and like all the people have like, I mean, it is a role-playing game, so all of the characters like roleplay and stuff, but it's cool, from what I've seen anyway, but I haven't seen much. I know of it. I happen to be ancient. You know, there's nothing wrong with being ancient. It means you've seen a lot in your time, you know? You have much wisdom to pass on. I'm gonna put my axe and my pickaxe away. Actually, no, I'm not. What am I on about? During the summer, I had the opportunity to teach kids, and they all thought I was like 100, and I was like, no, I'm definitely not that old. Oh, okay. So you weren't here for that story. At the beginning of the stream, I talked about one of the kids and what this kid said to me. So I taught the kids how to play this game where it's like an animal guessing game. You guess animals. And the kids were trying to guess an animal, and the animal was a whale. So I said that this animal is bigger than this room. So when they finally guessed whale, they're like, whales aren't that big. And I was like, yeah, whales are bigger than this room. Because we were in like a really big room. And one little girl, she looks at me and says, Miss Ghost is bigger than a whale. And this kid's like 8, and I didn't know what to say to that. And one of the helpers at this program was like, hey, you can't say that. Besides, Miss Ghost is really pretty. And this little girl, I kid you not, literally looks me up and down, and like with this disgusted look. And I didn't know how to react to that. Like, do you laugh or do you cry? It was kind of funny, but at the same time, like, I wanted to cry in that moment because this girl's 8. Why did she know how to insult people like that? And then she proceeded to tell every other little kid that she had beef with me. And like, she would give me really funny stares. For example, if you really don't like your players in your campaign, ask them if they want to play Tomb of Annihilation. I've never heard of Tomb of Annihilation. I'll have to look that up. Okay, so my next order of business, I'm gonna go around here to see what collectibles I can get, like I usually do. And then I need to give the stones and the wood up here. That is definitely not the wood. I was just hitting ground for a second there. And then we gotta do that thing with the bathhouses again. But that is okay. We can accept the quests, do what we need to do. Okay, so here's the lilac. That's good, because that's what we needed for it. Okay, so I'm gonna go down and just make sure that there's nothing else that I can grab, because anything I can like grab is just helpful in this game. Okay, I don't think there's really much of anything. I think there's maybe some cattail. Yeah, okay. There's a little bit of cattail. And then I'll grab those berries. And then I'm going to go, I think, accept quests and get my fishing rod from Luke again. The tomb was originally for 2nd edition D&D, and it was made for 20 players to try their best to get as far as they can into it. By the time the front doors open, at least 12 people are probably dead. That is crazy. 20 players is a lot to manage too. In my D&D campaign, I had 10 players, and I can't imagine anyone trying to manage more than that, which is going to be us this semester. I'm not going to be DMing, luckily, but we're going to have, so we have 10 returning players, and then most of us graduate by the end of this year. So we're trying to get as many freshmen as we can so that like the club doesn't die. So we will probably have between 12 and 15 players, and that is going to be so crazy. I can't imagine having 20 people. I've heard of like events where it'll be like an entire convention hall filled with players, and there'll be a bunch of different DMs, but they're all working towards like the same thing. Oh wait, I forgot to do the quest. Hold on, I gotta go accept the quest. That way I can actually get my fishing rod. That would be kind of helpful. Also, my plan is to do Fields of Mistria every Monday, and then every Saturday my plan is to play Stardew Valley, because I literally love Stardew Valley with a passion. I always romance Shane. Sometimes I'll romance Harvey or Haley, but Shane is my beloved. If you've never played Stardew Valley, great game. That almost sounds like the Pathfinder Society. Pathfinder Society? What do you mean by that? Pathfinder sounds familiar, but my brain is not placing it right now. I am very excited for trying to recruit new freshmen. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta go back to the end. I am very excited to try to recruit new freshmen. My university has like a freshman fair every freshman orientation. So we're gonna do like this really cute like booth, and we're gonna give out stickers and maybe dice. But for the dice, it sounds like the Pathfinder Society. Okay, we actually, interestingly enough, we call ourselves Medieval Society. I don't know why we call ourselves Medieval Society, because we're not just the D&D club. We're like the board game club as a whole. But yeah, so we're gonna give out like stickers, but one of my members had the idea that for the dice they have to roll a sleight of hand check and pass a certain DC to get them, which I thought was a great idea. I'll have to look at the Pathfinder Society later, because Pathfinder sounds familiar, but I don't know that I've ever heard of the Pathfinder Society. Okay, so let's get this. We're just gonna skip through this. I think there was a skip button, but I think I already looked at, or I think I already forgot what it was. So we're gonna skip through this to try to get the bug net, because I mean that's helpful all around. Okay, and then honestly we might run to the farm and save. That way if it crashes again, I won't have to start the day over again. Pathfinder Society was for the tabletop role-playing game called Pathfinder, and had structural rules for having a single character go through different DMs and one-shots. Oh! You know, now that you've said Pathfinder, I can imagine the box. We've never ran Pathfinder, but our advisor has it and has wanted to do a Pathfinder game. He's also... Oh wait, that's not what that's for. He is also wanted to really run an Avatar campaign, which honestly sounds so cool. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender. The only system we've ever run, though, was D&D. We have talked about doing Vampire of the Masquerade, though. Okay, so we're gonna sell the cattails and the berries today. And you know what? I totally forgot to put my stone and wood where it needed to go. But that is okay. So we're gonna put this stuff in the chest, and then also save game. Pathfinder 1 is the spiritual successor to 3.5 and has a lot of little numbers that you need to manage. Okay. That, honestly, might be my nightmare, because I'm horrible at math. Oh, I need to get that lilac, too. Like, honestly, the fact that I can even make it through D&D is shocking sometimes. I think, I will say, though, one of my party members is really smart, because she just keeps a calculator at all times. I don't ever bring a calculator or anything. I just, like, do it in my head or do it on paper. But usually I have to have someone else check back behind me. Like, I can write a 5-page essay, no problem, but it comes to simple math, and my brain just cannot think. Pathfinder 2e is cool because it uses the Starfinder mechanic where you get to build your own class as you level up. That's really cool, actually. I've never heard of anything that lets you build your own class. I bet that would be a lot of fun to play around with. Okay, so since I know, so as a rogue you level up and get a minor rogue talent and you get to pick from like 10 different class features. That's kind of cool. That sounds like it would be really fun. It sounds like it gives you a lot of like versatility in what you do in your game. Also, now that I know that you're into like this kind of stuff, I need to know, have you ever played Magic the Gathering? This is a vital question. Okay, Clockwork Master. This will like make or break everything else you will ever say in your entire life. I play Magic. I've only been playing it for about a year, so I don't know what's going on half the time. Have you really? That is cool. I still don't really know what's going on. I have one deck, and well, I have a bunch of Bloomburrow cards, but I have one actual deck, and it's Urtet. Where did she go? Dang it, she's already there. Oh well. But I have an Urtet deck for Commander, and I really like that. I really like playing Urtet. I play some other stuff when I play on tap, but mostly it's just Urtet. Though I do also really like another artifact deck that's a Doctor Who deck. It's 2 commanders. I don't remember how... I know one is I can't remember what Doctor he is. I'm not very well versed in Doctor Who lore. I think it's the 15th Doctor, the one that Inchudi played, and then a Doctor's companion, but I don't remember which companion. You also teach how to play on Tabletop Sim over Discord and host game nights occasionally. I've heard of Tabletop Sim, but I've never actually used it. For Magic, I've always used on tap, and anything like D&D, I've always used a program called One More Multiverse, which I really like. I think it's really cool. We're gonna turn that in. Oh, okay. We're just gonna do the cutscene now, okay? I didn't expect her to leave the inn for the cutscene, to be honest with you. We're gonna skip it since we've already done it. Oh, I forgot to save the day. I'm really hoping it does not crash. If it crashes, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. You use Roll20. I have used Roll20 a time or two. I've never used it when I've DM'd. I've only used it as a player. So one of my friends has a campaign, and I literally maybe played 5 sessions over the 2 years it's been a thing. But I play this little bard named Buddy. He's a Herongon. But he's a homebrew mess, so like his art of choice is the culinary arts. So if he can't cook mid-battle, he can't spell cast. So it's very interesting. And then we also I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, and then in an upcoming session in his campaign, I'm gonna be playing a defendant's lawyer. So Buddy, my little bard guy, accidentally released the Lich, and the party's getting for it, so now I also get to play the lawyer for the defendant. It's going to be very interesting. But Tabletop is a 3D physics sandbox, so you can play almost any board game you can think of. That's kind of how One More Multiverse is. It's not like 3D physics sandbox. It's got a bunch of like pixel 2D sprites and stuff. It looks a lot like the game I'm currently playing, honestly, and you can use it for a bunch of different tabletops. Like, it was made with D&D in mind, but I know you can run a bunch of different simulators on it. Like, I know they have built-in mechanics for like Vampire the Masquerade, and it's also very community driven, so like any game that like has been, that like people like, they have like kind of, a lot of people have like made the stuff you need for the game on there. But I like it because I just think it's got really cool graphics. I really like this kind of pixel art style, so I just thought it was cool for D&D. I don't know that it's the most practical, honestly, but you know, I'll have to look at Tabletop though. Another one I've tried was, I can't remember its name, but it was like virtual reality D&D, and it used like 3D models and stuff. I didn't play the virtual reality version, but I tried it. It was honestly a little lackluster. I feel like it has a lot of promise, and like maybe in a few years would be really, really good. But as in its current state, as of like a year ago though, this is like a year ago, I don't feel like it had a whole lot to offer. But I think it could be a cool tool to use once it's been a little more developed. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to her again. Wait, hold on. Can I save from here? Or do I have to save from the bed? I do have to save from the bed, I think. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna talk to her really quick and a few other people and get out of here before it crashes. Where is she anyway? Oh, she's by the soup. I'm just overlooking it. Okay. Quest is turning. Want some table talk role-playing homework for a little game that caught my eye? Yeah, okay, sure. I'll take some homework, I don't mind. A tasty blended fruit juice. These other folks and their games, I really like to sit with a drink and appreciate it, you know what I mean? Certainly. Better to turn your senses to one thing and give it to the attention it deserves. Isn't that right, young March? Ghost, come here, come here. Oh, wow, this is weird. He usually is not friendly at all. I'll let you in on a little secret. You're not so bad. Oh, what was I saying again? Honestly, me too. I'm like that too when I drink. Oh my, it seems our young blacksmith is a little bit of a lightweight. It's because he's drinking the cheap stuff, just like you, Valen. Having no palate is nothing to be ashamed of. Here, try some of my wine. You'll see. I suppose you've had plenty of time to refine your taste, but as a doctor, I simply can't recommend drinking at home, alone. A girl can't get a little sloppy on a Monday night. This is why you have a reputation for being a stiff, Valen. On Drive-Thru RPG, you can get a free starter set for a tabletop role-playing game called Fabula Ultima. It's made to play like a classic RPG. Okay. Or JRPG. Oh, okay. I'm taking a screenshot of that. I'll have to look that up later. I haven't played a lot of JRPGs. I did try to download a video game JRPG the other day. I think it was called Eden Eternal. But literally any name I could think of, it would say already existed, to the point that it just basically like prevented me from trying to log in for too many login attempts. And so I just gave up on that. So I can't say I've ever played any kind of JRPG, but I have looked into them. Recently, I just really liked the idea of trying to play some MMORPGs. Like, I looked at trying to find, I don't know, I just like the idea of having MMORPGs. That's why I looked up Dark Ages. That's why I learned what it was the other day. Honestly, as for MMOs, like, the most experience I've had is this mobile game called Unison League. I've played it off and on since it came out. But I was looking, I don't know, I just like the idea of like an actual MMO RPG that you can like walk around and create your character and interact with people. But there's not a whole lot that I have found that's A, free, and that B, my laptop can run. I did start to download World of Warcraft, and then I learned it was over 100 gigabytes, and I decided that that was not for me. That's a little too much space. I looked into old school RuneScape too, but I haven't decided yet if I'm going to try that or not. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Tabletops, MMOs, I just like that kind of thing. I just feel like both of them kind of have like this cool like community you can build, and I just really like it. That's a big old game. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that big. I was shocked, and that was like the free to play, no expansions version either. I can't imagine how big the entire game is. I did, like, the closest I've coming to playing any kind of game to that is I played League of Legends one time. And then also I grew up playing Club Penguin. So, you know, that's like the most experience I have with any kind of MMORPG. Okay, so I still need 41 wood and 20, no, 31 stone, which isn't too bad. I can probably get that in the next couple in-game days. For now, I think I'm gonna go towards Hayden's farm and the beach to see like what kind of stuff I can collect. Ooh, a morel, give me that please, and thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna see what stuff I can collect. Just to see if I can find anything that'll be helpful early on in the game, or at least stuff that I can sell. Probably after this day, I might call it quits for the stream because it takes so long to get through these days. That, or I might briefly play something else. I have a bad habit of dragging people through Final Fantasy 14, all expenses paid for by me. I did look into Final Fantasy 14. I heard of a site, one of my guild members from Unison League told me, where I can test to see if my laptop can actually run it or not. I've thought about seeing if my laptop can run it, and then if it can, trying the free to play. And then if I like it, I might see about buying the full thing. But I need to see if my laptop can run it first. Because, like, you can't hear it, but I have this, well, you might be able to hear it. I actually don't know. But I have this big old fan under my laptop right now to keep it from overheating in this game. And anytime I play The Sims, it sounds horrendous for how much stuff's going on. It's already 9:10. Actually, instead of going to Hayden's farm, I'm just gonna grab some stuff to sell and then save the day. Also, the only Final Fantasy experience I've had is in 2020, I had Final Fantasy X and X-2 on my laptop, and I got about 5 hours into the game, and then it crashed, and I lost like 3 hours worth, and I got so mad. I have literally never picked it up again. I need to, because I hear it's a really good game, and also I've had it for like 6 years, so at some point I gotta sit down and play it. But I just haven't done it yet. I'm gonna sell some of these water chestnuts too, and then a couple of the tulips. Oh, there's some stone. I wish I had noticed that. And wood. I can turn that into the thing tomorrow. The story is super fun, and the free trial covers the base game and 2 expansions, and the only thing you can't do in free trial is use the player market board and form parties. Oh, really? The fact that it gives you that much you can do in the free trial is kind of great, because like a lot of stuff will only let you level up to a certain point before you have to pay. Like World of Warcraft, I could have only done to level 20, I think is what I read. So it's cool that it lets you do more or less everything, but form parties. And then the player market board. It does suck that you can't form parties though, because that's like one of the fun parts about playing those kinds of games, I think, is forming parties with people and being able to like make friends. I feel like that's part of the fun. I actually really wish the game I was playing was multiplayer for that reason. I think it'd be a really fun game to play with people, but it probably honestly won't ever become multiplayer. I don't think it's completely off the table. Level cap is 70 of 100 in free trial, but that is the level cap for the second. But that is the level cap for the second expansion of 70. Still, a level cap of 70 out of 100 isn't bad at all. That's a lot more than a lot of those like free to play versions of games are. So that's kind of impressive. Um. Oh, cool. We're gonna be level 4 now. Level 5? Okay, 2 levels in one day is nice. I thought we were about to hit level 6 for a second there. Now there's a loophole to what I said. You can't form parties, but you can join parties. You can invite from a friend that has the full game. Ooh, okay. That's good to know. That way you can still enjoy that part of the game. I like that. That's actually really good to know. I'm gonna see in the next few days if my laptop will be able to run it, and if so, I'll start streaming it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this game. We're gonna return to main menu for now. I might see about playing another game for like an extra 20 minutes. But then I'm probably gonna cut it short. Or, well, not cut it short. I think my schedule says 10 to 12. Let's see, unlike other MMOs, your one character is allowed to have every class. That's kind of cool. I like that it gives you the versatility to choose what kind of class you want to play, because a lot of things won't. Oops, what is that? Your class is tied to the weapon you have equipped. Okay. So, if you ever want to change class, it's as simple as changing your weapon out. That's kind of neat. Okay, so I'm going to exit Fields of Mistria for now. Is there anything else you'd like to see me play before I close the stream? If my game will close. There we go. It took it a second. Let's see what I have. I have Minecraft, Terraria, Stardew Valley, which probably won't play Stardew Valley for the same reason. I'm not going to continue to play Fields of Mistria. I have Roblox, as you have previously seen. What all games do I have, honestly? Honestly, my usual recommendation is A Hat in Time if you can snag it on sale. Ooh, okay. Let me look into that. Honestly, if it weren't for the fact that I'm trying to stay PG, I would literally love Steam, because I didn't know you could see my Steam. So, I'll have to look that up in a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream then. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad that you joined the stream. You are always fun to chat with. Don't worry, I won't add you and then throw games at you. Okay, thank you. I didn't realize people could see my stream on, Twitch. So I'm gonna have to edit that out later because I'm gonna post this to my YouTube channel too. Gotta keep it censored, you know? Alright, I will probably stream again, honestly, tomorrow. School doesn't start for a couple weeks for me, so hopefully I can. But if you see the Mothman Fallout Magic deck, buy it. It's one of the funnest decks I own. That's actually how I got into Fallout as a whole. I was at Walmart, and someone that I play Magic with pointed out one of the decks and was like, "Hey, look, it's dog meat." And I'm like, I literally have no idea what that is. And next thing I know, I was playing Fallout New Vegas on that person's Xbox. It's really, really fun. I'll have to look into playing some of the decks. My Urtet deck, some of my cards are art versions of, or the Fallout art versions of them. Like, some of my lands are. And then no, I don't think my Soul Ring is. I don't know if they made a Fallout Soul Ring, but I know a few of my cards are. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop the stream, but I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye!